Hello, thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Salmon from the Kitchen. If today is your first day of joining me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get alerted when next I upload a new video. And on today's menu, we'll be making crispy chicken, the KFC style, served with chips, some salad and onion ring. Let's get started. I want us to start with the crispy chicken, the KFC style. 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Now we are going to mix everything together. Give it a thorough mix. All the flavors and the spices, because our crispy chicken is going to be very flavorful. Mix all together. Now we are going to share into two, because we are going to use a portion to season the chicken and the other portion to season the flour. So this is our 900-gram chicken. I have the chicken drumstick, the chicken breast and the chicken wings. So I portion the spices into two. Add the first portion in a bowl. The first portion of spices, add a little bit of water. Give it a good stir. Pour into the chicken. Give it a good stir. Make sure every part of the chicken is well coated with the spices. Then a teaspoon of salt. Even as I add this salt, I'm reminded of Matthew chapter 5 verse 13 that says, "You are the salt of the world." And if the salt loses its flavor, of what use it is than to be thrown away and trodden upon. To be the salt of the world means your impact and influence to the world. How are you impacting the world? Are you impacting the world positively? Are you influencing your world positively? Salt does two things. One, salt brings taste. Do you bring solution to the world, or you are a problem or part of the problem of the world? Number two, salt is for preservation. We are to preserve lives. We are to preserve things. We are to be the salt to the world. So from today, begin to be the salt to the world by your impact. Impact the world positively. Impact people's life positively. And your influence people positively. So we've added the salt to the chicken. Give it a good stir to incorporate all the spices, the flavors and the salt. Next we are going to marinate the chicken for about 30 minutes. So cover with a clean film and just set aside. Marinate for about 30 minutes. As this chicken marinates, it absorbs and gets in all the flavor, all the spices into the chicken, so that at the end of the day the chicken comes out tasty. So also, let's take time, let's spend time in the presence of God. Take time to seek God. You know, you soak in His presence. He gets more of you and you get more of Him. In a bowl, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We want to coat our chicken to give it the crispy texture. 2 cups flour. Add the remaining portion of spices. Half teaspoon of salt. Give it a good stir to incorporate all the spices into the flour. In a saucepan, add vegetable oil, enough vegetable oil, because we'll be deep frying after coating our chicken. Allow it to heat up. We want to see if our oil is ready. A wooden spoon Then when you find bubbles round the bottom, you know it's ready. You can see the bubbles. So next, this is 30 minutes. Our chicken has marinated. Pass into the seasoned flour. Shake off the excess flour. Dip in water. Remove. Coat again. Make sure it is well coated, all the sides, and there goes in our chicken. The essence of dipping into water is so that when next you dip in the seasoned flour, it creates some layers. We're going to fry on moderate heat, so reduce the heat so that our chicken can get cooked in the inside. Done. You fry it a golden brown, then you fry the other batch of the chicken. As we wait for our chicken to brown up, you tidy up your working surface. Make sure your work surface is always clean. We want to check on our chicken. Wow, look at that beautiful brown color. Flip the other side to also fry it to golden brown. Our crispy chicken, the KFC style, is ready. You can see that beautiful golden color, very crispy. So just strain into a kitchen paper. Wow, see how crispy and beautiful our crispy chicken KFC style looks. Next, we want to make our potato chips. One of the secrets in making the crispiest chips is to mix with corn flour. I'll be showing you that. So these are already washed potatoes, cut into slices. I have 7 large potatoes here, cut into round slices. Next, cut into strips. Then, half a teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of black pepper. The secret to the crispiest chips is adding 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Give it a thorough mix to incorporate the cornstarch into the chips with the salt and black pepper. With these, you're going to have a very crispy chips. Your oil will be deep frying, so you need a large number of oil. We want to check if our oil is ready, that is if it's hot. You can see the bubbles around the wooden stick. You are allowed to fry till golden brown. As we wait for our potato to fry till golden brown, we want to prepare our salad, the easiest salad called coleslaw. For the coleslaw, add some cabbage in a mixing bowl, thinly sliced cabbage, about 2 cups or 1/4 cabbage. Carrots, you grate using the larger portion of the grater. Done. Add the grated carrots into the salad bowl that already has the cabbage. To show you how to make mayonnaise from the scratch, because we are going to add the mayonnaise to our coleslaw. I'll be using mayonnaise. For this quantity, I'll be using 2 large eggs, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, half teaspoon of salt, half cup vegetable oil, but don't add everything at once. Add half of the half cup. Wow, that is how to make your mayonnaise. You add the remaining half cup, you blend again. Our mayonnaise have turned out. Making your own mayonnaise at home. Beautiful. Wow. Give it a good mix. Our coleslaw is ready. Done. We want to check on our chips. You can see how crispy it is. Now you can separate. Flip this side. Wow, very crispy. So allow the other side to also brown up. Our crispy chips is ready. You can see the stand brown. We have some golden brown color there. Just strain it up. Wow, very crispy. Now we want to make the onion rings. I'll be using 2 medium-sized onion. Remove the skin. Done. Cut into rings. Not too thin, not too thick. Done. Remove each individual rings like this. Done. Next, we want to coat with a cup of flour, half teaspoon salt, quarter teaspoon black pepper. Give it a good stir. On the next plate, we have some breadcrumbs. Add some water to make a batter. Mix very well to dissolve the all-purpose flour. Make sure there are no lumps. So continue whisking until you have a smooth batter. In a saucepan, add oil. As we wait for it to heat up, we want to coat our ring onion. The batter is ready. So you pass the onion through the batter. Make sure it is well coated, like this. Pass into the breadcrumb. As I coat this onion ring with the flour and breadcrumbs, I'm reminded of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 13 that says, put on the whole armor of God. Just like I'm putting on flour on this onion, that you may be able to stand all the wiles of the enemy. And the Bible went ahead to talk about the armor. Armor are words of weapon, and they are the breastplate of righteousness. Our law is guided with the belt of truth. Our feet shodded with the gospel, the shield of faith, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. So put on the armor of God. We are in the last days. Just like I've put on flour and breadcrumbs on this onion ring. Now we want to fry our onion ring, our coated onion ring. There it goes. You fry it till golden brown. Flip on to the other side. You can see the golden, beautiful color of our onion ring. Wow. Give it about a minute or so to also brown on the other side. Paper. Beautiful. The aroma is just wow. Our crispy onion rings. It's dishing time. Our menu for today are crispy KFC style chicken served with our crispy chips, then some coleslaw and onion rings. Beautiful. Yummy, yummy. Now we want to dish our food, our crispy chips. You can even see how crispy it is. You can hear the sound, very crispy. Then our crispy chicken, the KFC style. If you make this chicken, you wouldn't want to buy chicken from KFC. Served with our coleslaw. You can see how creamy our coleslaw is. We mix the mayonnaise myself. Then served with some onion rings. Wow, isn't this just beautiful? Then we have our dipping sauce. If you're a tomato sauce lover, some tomato sauce. I don't love plain tomato sauce. I usually mix with mayonnaise. Wow. I'll give it a good stir. This is just beautiful. With a bit of lemon wedge by the side. It is tasting time. Let's start with our crispy chips. Very crispy, very crispy. Now our crispy KFC style chicken. I want to open it up so you see it. You can even hear the sound, how crispy it is, but very soft and moist in the inside. You can see it is well cooked. Wow. Very crispy and inside very moist. Let's try our coleslaw. Very creamy coleslaw. Our onion ring. This is delicious. You need to try this out. With this, we've come to the end of today's edition of Salmon from the Kitchen. How to make crispy chicken, the KFC style, served with crispy chips and some coleslaw with some onion ring. Please try this at home during the week and let me know how it came out in my comment section. The Lord bless you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you next week by the grace of God. Bye.